Overwatch 2 is sounding more and more like a free-to-play nightmare, which Overwatch 2nd sends of 7 days away. Snowstorm is piled more insights concerning what will be different in the allowed to play spin-off, and it's sounding unpleasant. While returning players will approach the games as returning legends, pristine players should play roughly 100 matches to open them all. A feature worth battling for sure. The data was uncovered in another blog entry that, in addition to other things, goes top to bottom on whenever client first experience FTUE for Overwatch for some time expected spin-off. We believe F2UE should invite players all the more steadily to Overwatch 2, as we have seen reliable criticism from new players feeling overpowered by various game modes and legends. Snowstorm composed. New players start with admittance to a restricted arrangement of game modes, legends, and a few different limitations to install them all the more byte by byte. New players should win 50 fast play matches to open. Cutthroat mode and complete approximately 100 matches to open Overwatch. First All's current 32 legends, in-games visit and other game modes in the meantime will quickly open in the beginning phase on onboarding. The engaged experience slips new players into the universe of Overwatch by showing them various modes, rules, and other significant level part of the game in a congenial manner. Snowstorm composed. First play matches frequently last around 10 to 15 minutes, excluding line times, that is close to 20 hours to open Tracer, Genji, and the reminders of the group. While the first Overwatch was $60, the enhanced one is allowed to play, allowing players to crash to open the full list, similar to a few battling games. Then again, even at the lowest pay permitted by law, a portion of a regular employment, which is $145. This all comes on the rear of the current contention over getting Overwatch. Second most memorable new legends, the help character Kiriko behind level 55 of the Fight Pass, assuming that players need admittance to her from the lead. The will have caught up $10 for the top-notch Fight Pass. Overwatch 2 is steering a positive development by dumping plunder boxes completely. Yet the bothering over what cost cash and how long players need to crash is plainly promoting a tone of dis- dis- dissatisfactions before the game is even out. Some fight post and allowed to play economics are situated completely around remunerations that don't influence interactivity. Today, Snowstorm likewise explained a couple of different changes coming to Overwatch 2. Just a single supported classification for each match, representation border that represent player level are disappearing. Another ping framework assists players with imparting without utilizing talk. AI sound records will be utilized to screen harmful player conduct. Players' records will presently require a telephone number to add greater security and safeguard against cheating. Overwatch 2 or not simply be Snowstorm new spotlight when it emerges on October 4. It will really supplant Overwatch 1 thought. Furthermore, assuming you were considering purchasing the first game so you could consequently sidestep whenever player first experience for Overwatch 2. Sorry, the game is no longer available to be purchased. All things considered, players are being coordinated to the $14 Watchpoint pack, which incorporates $40 Watchpoint pack, which incorporates the old game and a smooth change to the following one. Quick version Overwatch 2 is an allowed to play game that is subtly $40 on the off chance that you have never played and lack opportunity and willpower to crash. This all comes on the back of the ongoing conflict over getting Overwatch second's most noteworthy new legend, the assisted with charactering Kirko behind level 55 of the Battle Pass, expecting that players need permission to her from the jump. They will need to hack up $10 for the first class Battle Pass. Overwatch 2 is directing a positive improvement by unloading loot boxes totally, yet the irritating over what cost money and how lengthy players need to pound is evidently provoking a tone of disappointment before the game is even out. Some battle pass and permitted to play economies are arranged totally around compositions that don't impact intuitiveness. With Overwatch seconds sent of 7 days away, Snowstorm is piled more insight considering what will be difference in the allowed to play spin-off, and its sounding unpleasant while returning players will approach the games as returning legends. Pristine players should play rudely 100 matches to open them all, a future worthy battling for sure. The data was uncovered in another blog entry that in addition to other things goes top to bottom on whenever blind fast experience for Overwatch for some time expected spin-off, we believe should invite players all the more steadily to Overwatch 2 as we have seen reliable criticism from the new players feeling overpowered by various game modes and legends. Snowstorm composed. New players start with admittance to restricted arrangement of game modes, legend and a few different limitations to install them all the more byte by byte. So new players should win 50 fast play matches to open cutthroat mode and completely approximately 100 matches to open Overwatch fast all currently 32 legends. In-game visit and other games modes in the meantime will quickly open in the beginning phase on onboarding. The engaged experience leads new players into the universe of Overwatch by showing them various modes, rules, and other significant level parts of the game in a congenial manner. Snowstorm composed. First play match frequently lasts around 10 to 15 minutes, excluding line times that is close to 20 hours. Open Tracer Genji and the remainder of the group, while the first Overwatch was $60. The enhanced one is allowed to play, allowing players to crash to open the full list. Similar to a few battling games, then again even at the lowest pay permitted by law, a portion of a regular employment week, a Today's Snowstorm likewise explained a couple of different changes coming to Overwatch. Just a single supported classification for each match, representation border that represent player level are disappearing. Another ping frameworks assist players with imparting without utilizing talk. AI sound records will be utilized to screen harmful player conduct. Player's record will be presently required to a telephone number added. Greater security and safeguard against cheating. Overwatch 2 will not simply be Snowstorm's new spotlight when it emerges on October 4. It will really supplant Overwatch 1 thought. Furthermore, assuming you were considering purchasing the first game so you could consequently sidestep that you have never played and lack opportunity game that is supply 14